Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What are you doing with your time? Let me throw out a few guesses. Let me guess, you're talking about what you're going to do tomorrow when tomorrow never comes. You're Netflix and chilling, or maybe you're shooting a villain on your Xbox. Am I getting warm? You're the person who is sleeping to 11, 12 o'clock every day. Maybe you're sitting around your friends, smoking weed, drinking beer, and talking about how amazing it's going to be to drive Lamborghinis and bang a bunch of girls when you become a famous rapper. Maybe you're lost in Facebook land, maybe Instascam, maybe Flash Chat. Ladies, have a little bit of respect. Don't get mad at me, I'm just trying to get your attention. Right, I'm trying to wake you up to, yes, we all have hopes and we have dreams, right? We all want to do big things in this world while we're here. But there's one problem. You do not know that life is energy. What do I mean? I don't care how much you work, how much you hustle. It does not matter if you do not align yourself with what you're chasing after. If you answered yes to any of the previous asked questions, then you're going to have some problems chasing down those dreams. We've heard all the great motivational speakers, right? And they work. What if I told you that the work that they're talking about isn't the hard work? Just face the truth, shall we? We've become a lazy society. We hear that word work and it scares the crap out of us because we think pain. And as soon as the brain hears the word pain, it's the last thing that it wants to do. But what if I were to tell you that the work that you need to do is just simple life principles, simple discipline? I need to let you in on a little secret. Life is an illusion, right? Your life is based off of your inner vibration. Success, does it take hard work? Yes, of course it does. But it's not always the kind of work that you think it is. When I'm talking vibration, I'm talking about whom you are on the insides, right? Because I want you to understand, whatever you have going on the inside reflects your experience on the outside. Outside. At this point, you're probably like, what the hell? I thought this was going to be a simple motivational speech where he tells me just to see it and achieve it, and I get it, and it's easy. That right there is my trigger for negative thought patterns. Because I understand that life is a vibration, and that our inner vibration creates our outer experience. Let's go a little bit deep. I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed, I'm ready to teach. What do you think it is that the wealthy know that you do not know? What do you think it is that they teach their kids that your parents didn't teach you, nor did the public school system? What if I told you a lot of times that the parents that we have actually create limiting beliefs and life blocks for us? So do the teachers, so do our surroundings, so does our environment. Everything comes into play, and this is what the wealthy know. I want you to keep in mind it's 2020. There's guys like Greg Brady, Bruce Lipton. It's all over YouTube. You can find the content. Life is energy. Life is a vibration. Whom you are within the inside reflects your experience on the outside. So take it from a guy who I was just like you. I was worse than you. I was the biggest ego that was probably ever to be seen, right? But I was lost, I was confused. I didn't understand that inside of me, there was a whole nother being ready to have a whole new experience. So when I talk about this hard work that you have to do, this is not work like pick up the shovel and swing the hammer and sweat and grind and kill yourself. This work I'm talking about is you getting within yourself, you getting to know yourself, and you falling in love with yourself, you getting disciplined, you picking up new habits and behaviors. Pretty much every powerful, successful person gets up at 4 a.m. Why did they do that? Because it's a very successful habit. A lot of people who are very wealthy also meditate every day. Why do they do that? Because they're getting within. See, you have to understand, when life is energy, you have to connect to the correct energy. And that's the big smoke screen that you can't see through. It's not your fault. Our parents didn't know this information. So there's no way you could have known this information. But I want you to stop right now, and I want you to look at your parents and understand that everything you knew came from them, or it came from your school, it came from somewhere. I want you to start asking yourself, what's going to make you happy? If you're at the point that I got to in life where I was just so tired of running my head to the wall every single day, doing the same thing, repetitious, repetitious, repetitious. And I said, there's got to be something better than this. And I started to get educated. I started to chase after knowledge. And that's where my life started to shift. That's where I started to learn that life is energy. And the more you love yourself, the more you protect your body, your being, the better things that come your way. And it's not just yourself. Once you love yourself, you start to begin to love everything else around you. And when you start to get into that energy, we call that universal law. We call that Dharma. Look up Dharma. Look up the 5 principles of life. Research. Educate yourself. For God's sakes, we're in the information era. Everything is right at your fingertips. Instead of getting lost in all these stupid social media apps that straight up just steal your dreams, cruise over to YouTube. Start listening to inspirational content and motivational speeches. You'll hear the messages. And then from there, pay attention to the content. Look what pops up into the suggested field and just follow it, follow it, follow it. Go down the rabbit hole and see where it takes you. Listen, I'm a life coach now. I'm an inspiring public speaker. I have amazing ideas to help humanity. And you know, the old me, I had amazing ideas, but they're always just about to help myself. And see, that's another thing. You have to understand, if you want to live the abundant life that you dream of, you have to realize you have to be an active service to humanity. But you'll never get there. You'll never get the ideas while you're in the 3D trap reality. And you get stuck there by programming, television, now these phones, and deeper, the things that you eat. I specialize in health and wellness. I want to go into the school system. I want to educate kids, not just about what they're putting in their mouth, but what's coming out of their mouth. You know, that every word is energy, and that we have to reap everything that we sow. So please, watch this video and let it intrigue you to start looking for your own answers. To maybe start thinking about what you really want out of this life and what your purpose might be. And if you need help, just reach out. I'm always here. I love y'all. Kyler Andrews. Bye.